Hey everyone, this video is going to be on American Amicable and about some of the new products coming out. We're going to show some slides on this incentive trip that I'm on here in Scotland. I'm in a hotel in a conference area here that I snuck into. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here, so I may get kicked out and move in the middle of this video. And yeah, show you just some of the growth of American Amicable over the last 15 years with some pictures of slides I took and just talk about the trip and what we're seeing with American Amicable in general. So on this trip, Digital BGA made Club 40, which is the top 40 producers at American Amicable. It's the top 15 IMOs and the top 25 producers make Club 40. So yeah, it's been a great experience. Gotten to talk to all the top agencies and agents here on what they're selling. There's products that I didn't even know existed at American Amicable that people are qualifying for this trip with. There's lots of different ways because all of us are in this sort of echo chamber, right? Whether you're selling their senior choice product or family choice or whatever that is that you're selling, or maybe you're selling their mortgage protection product, but they have a lot of other products. In fact, some of the new products coming out in July, indexed Universal Life Express. So basically, like each of Omaha's IULE, it'll be a competitor to that, supposedly better. We'll see. And they'll have that simplified issue IUL product out in a week or two now for everyone at contracted with American Amicable. They have a participating whole life that apparently is very competitive for the IBC crowd. There's this financial fitness product I was talking to this person about, which sounds really interesting. I'm going to get some information on that from our rep. Basically, it's kind of a pension, like annuity type product, but also has life insurance and living benefits and things like that. But basically, it's meant as a more of a retirement product that just had a real interesting story behind it and why people are buying a lot of it right now. So some stuff I've never even heard of, which is really interesting. Anyway, if anything comes from that, I'll post a video on the products that are kind of lesser known. So let me kind of dig into American Amicable just in general here. So I'm going to share some pictures of slides I took at the business meeting here. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but American Amicable, they're sixth in the country for whole life policies issued. Sorry. And, total sales of whole life insurance, they're ninth. I mean, guys, this is including like Northwestern Mutual, New York Life, like the big whole life insurance companies. Okay. So they've got a pretty big footprint when it comes to whole life insurance. They're 18th in the country in even term life insurance annualized premium. Okay. So AMM's a big company. And I'm going to show you some growth from them over the past 15 years or so. So let me click on some of these slides here. I'm not sure which ones these are. So in-force policy count. So you can see back in 2010, 215,000. Now they just eclipsed in 2025 over 1 million policies in force. So pretty amazing. Annual sales, they did over 200 million in 2024, and they will eclipse that. They're on pace to blow that number out of the water as well. So a lot of growth here from American Amicable. There's a big reason why they're experiencing this growth is they're building really competitive products that are really Asian friendly. And I think a lot of us that write American Amicable can back up that, like, you can get them on agent chat in real time, talk to an underwriter, and, you can have conversations, with underwriters, the new business team and support, and just the application process itself, especially for telesales and voice signatures is fantastic. So they make it very easy to work with. Are they the most competitive product on the market? No, they're not. But if you feel comfortable that they're going to bill correctly, that they're going to support, they're going to pay their claims, and and just the communication and the way that they work with agents and just get out in the field with their agents and agencies, they're some of the best in the industry here. So as far as annual sales of Amanic Digital BGA, they're not number one, but they're definitely in the top 5 at Digital BGA. So We love writing them. They're great to, and this growth that they're seeing, we're pretty much seeing the same sort of growth with them over time. So it's yeah, they've got some new products coming out, and we just added another final expense product to our contract, which our agents will get access to. That goes up to $100,000 of death benefit on the same contract that you had your senior choice with, and it's a price buster at preferred rates. So digital BJ agents will be seeing that within the next probably few weeks here, tacked onto their contract and training to sell that product as well. All right, and then we have active agent count. They're at around 27,000 active agents. That's agents who wrote business within the past 6 months. That's very interesting. They remained flat from 2023 to 2024 because they deactivated a lot of agents that weren't producing to maintain that 6 month within the past 6 months number. All right. And then what else here? We saw that slide already. Yeah. Number of policies issued annually since 2010. You can see that number just starting to skyrocket up here the past couple of years. So they are on a heater right now. Okay. They are growing quickly in the space, and it's if you write American Amicable, you know why. And if you're not writing them, pick them up, whoever you're working with, pick them up. They're a great company to work with. The incentive trip that you can qualify for is one of the biggest, and it's tough to qualify for, with it. I think you got to write, if you're a personal producer, around $100,000 a year in annual premium, but they have all the products that you need: term life insurance, whole life insurance, final expense. Like, they have everything you need. And, getting training and support from them is very, very easy. So anyway, we're happy with our American Amicable relationship. I know many of you probably watching this video already have American Amicable, and try and make these trips. We've had an incredible time here in Scotland. They give us experiences that we wouldn't get if I was just traveling to Edinburgh, Scotland on our own, right? Last night we're at the Natural History Museum, and I fitted us all with kilts, like proper kilts with bow tie and vests and the socks, the boots, the everything. So it was a lot of fun, and it's great to just meet the other agencies and agents that are qualifying for these trips and learn what they're doing. Okay, you can talk about getting in the room at these conferences that you pay to go to, but I'm telling you, just congregating with the cream of the crop, the people who are actually writing the business at the top, having those conversations, you're going to get way more value and understand what's going on in the market, what's picking up steam, what's kind of fading. And, there's a lot of talk on what people are doing differently, because you get a few drinks in some of these agency owners and agents, and they kind of spill what they're doing here. And I'm no different as well. So it's a lot of fun. And if you can make an American Amicable trip, it's definitely something to shoot for. They do a really good job, and there's a lot to take from these. It's not just about going to a different country and bringing your significant other. It really is about connecting and learning what's going on in the market from all different types of agencies. The way we do business is completely different than the majority of the businesses here. It's really cool to learn some of this stuff. I've picked up a couple things. I know that I've had conversations where other people have picked up some things, and it's just really cool to be on. But anyway, if you're not writing American Amicable, guys, solid company. You should definitely start writing them, getting used to them. They handle agent support in real time better than any company out there, and they're just fully invested. I mean, the amount of times I get solicited for feedback throughout the year and what they're doing has been really impressive. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about American Amicable, post them up here in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer. And hopefully I'll see you on next year's trip at American Amicable in Munich. If so, there's a big beer stein glass on me. All right, everybody.